That's what I tell myself to cope with and deal. Try to convince myself these several years were not even real. Try to convince myself the media was making this up. That if I wait here, Morpheus will be waking me up. But instead I'm in my bed, game over. I ain't even drank nothing, but I got a hangover. First I was drunk from the lies they were feeding me. Then I sobered up and realized they were mistreating me. I stumbled out my bed and tried my best to gain some sense of it. The reasons for the cover-up, the reasons for the censorship. Now I realized that Uncle Sam was not befriending me. He was only using...
Welcome back, guys, to the final segment of Down the Rabbit Hole. That tune is my friend LMS. Check him out on iTunes. I've been getting a lot of emails asking me about the bumper music. So that's LMS. The other song from earlier is Remo Conscious. And if I can remember the name of the song, I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. Now I'm going to have to go. Welcome to the Aftermath. There you go. So the one where he says 9/11 was an inside job, that's Welcome to the Aftermath. And the other one you guys just heard coming back in from break was LMS, and it's called All a Dream. Check him out on iTunes, or I think he might even be on Amazon. I'm not sure, but he's done everything himself. You know, like he's put himself up. He's got no, backing. He pays for everything himself. It took him some time, and then he was able to get on iTunes and everything. So he's pretty proud of himself. He's a good guy. So if you guys like his tunes, go ahead and support L. Download whatever songs you like. In the final segment, I want to give you guys a little more solutions, because I'm not just about telling you what's wrong. I like to try to at least give you my perspective on things, tell you how I deal with things. In my life, I've always been a problem solver, so I like to share the knowledge. What you guys do with it, that's cool. You don't want to do anything with it, that's cool either. But don't think I'm preaching at you. I don't come on my radio show and do this show 3 days a week, or my website or my YouTube videos or anything to try to preach at anybody. I just come on to try to inspire people. That's my goal. I hope I inspire you guys with power and knowledge that you guys can go out and do your own thing and help your family and maybe wake other people up. And if we do this, we can stop what's going on. We're evolving as a species. And we're going to come to a point, even Cooper talked about this, we're going to come to a point where we're going to have to make a decision in our evolution of whether we're going to go one way or the other. And we're either going to have this spiritual enlightenment, or we're going to have this prison planet, new dark age with a technological overtone to it that is unlike anything we have seen so far. And we have to make the decision of whether or not we're going to allow this. Now, I don't think we will. I think as a species, we're going to evolve and we're going to get beyond this. Why do I think that? Because of the way I see things. I sit back and I observe. One of the things I was trained to do, throughout many of my jobs, whether it was in the military or when I was a firefighter, one of the biggest things is observation and paying attention to what's going on around you, and knowing your environment. Because if you don't know your environment, bad things could happen to you. So if you pay attention to what's going on around you, you can assess the situation better. You can react better. You can react more efficiently. You don't even have to be reactive a lot of the times because you're paying attention, so you could actually foresee a problem coming. That's the first step to anything, is paying attention to what's going on around you. They call it attention to detail. Know your environment. And I believe that because I do that and I pay attention, that I don't believe that we're going to die. Personally, I don't believe there's a huge comet headed for the planet that's going to kill us all. Yes, I believe there is a comet that is going around and, Elenin or whatever it's called. Do I know if it's going to hit the planet? I don't know. Do I think that it's causing any Earth changes right now? No, because I just don't think it's close enough to. I think if it comes close enough, it probably will cause some damage and could be catastrophic. And, of course, if it hit the planet, that goes without saying. I really don't have to think I have to explain that to anybody. But, yes, I think they're hiding stuff on it. Why, I don't know. But I don't think we should jump to conclusions and make, this or that, especially when you look at the broader scope of things. Why would they be going and invading Libya and planning for a ground invasion of Libya around September, October, November time if an asteroid was going to hit the planet and wipe everybody out? Don't you think by now they'd have to at least get their stuff together? It is, after all, July. You only got August to September, 2 months. So you don't think that – you think – I mean, I know we know the government's not really that inept, but come on, they do need time to move stuff. Let's be realistic. So do I think that, we're going to all die in 2012 either? No, I don't. I think it's going to be an enlightenment period. I think you're going to see after 2012, I think you're going to see the speed of an awakening pick up at a massive pace. And I think that's what these guys are afraid of. I think these elites, whatever you want to call them, if Ike is right, and they're reptiles, whatever the hell they are afraid because we are going to be able to see through their crap much easier. You got the poles shifting, you have all this energy changing. We are energy. Humans are energy. Anybody that says that we're not is an idiot. We are all energy. Something that, we can feel it. Something is going to happen, but do I think it's the end of the world and gloom and doom? No. I don't think that at all. I don't. That's why I'm preparing for, beyond 2012. I don't think that it's going to be some super catastrophic earth exploding event. I think maybe inside of us all, it might be like that. Maybe the catastrophic event inside of us would be to get rid of our old ways and shake off, prison-like religions. And I'm not making fun of anybody that is religious. I believe that there is a creator. I believe that there is a force of some sort. What it is, I don't know. I don't believe it's some dude in his workshop with a beard. No, or sits on a stone tablet in a big white robe. I don't think that either. But I think there is a creative force. Do I think there's other things out there other than us? Of course I do. I'm not arrogant. I'm not ignorant. I'm knowledgeable, and I'm smart enough to understand the fact that we are not the top of the food chain. We aren't even probably halfway up. And if we are, then whatever creative force, if you want to call it God, whatever creative force out there, if we are the top of the food chain, he must have been on crack the day he made us. And I'm gonna get hate mail for that. But think about it. Come on, there's no way. I don't care what God you subscribe to. There's no way we're the top of the food chain. There's got to be something more. And one of the reasons they probably don't come down or talk to us, wherever they are, whether it's another dimension, another planet, the reason why they probably don't talk to us, have you watched the airwaves lately, people? All they got to do is tune into some of the crap that's on our TV and go, oh, my God, all they're selling is, enlargement pills for, their penis. And, they're selling all these medications to, look, these people are on pills for everything. And then they turn on it, they tune into something else and they see MTV or VH1 or the Real Housewives of whatever county they're in, or whatever useless crap shows that all Oxygen and Lifetime and all these brain-sucking networks put on. No wonder no intelligent people are like, how come the aliens haven't come down yet? Well, if there are aliens, whatever they are, whatever you want to call them, aliens, interdimensional travelers, whatever. You want to know why they probably don't come here? Because they look at us and they go, wow, these people are so unevolved, they're morons. Would you want to go hang out and talk to a bunch of rats or ants? No. You'd want to talk to another human being. Well, maybe these people in their mind want to talk to another sentient mind. They don't want to talk to a bunch of idiots that are so dumbed down and so gullible that they believe everything that they're told, and they do as they're told, and that they fall into this 5 cents reality, and that Miley Cyrus is the top. Well, that's what you want to aspire to be. No wonder they don't want to come down and talk to us. And of course there's all these other theories that they're trying to take over. Whatever. I'm just making a point. Can you imagine what an outsider looks at us like? Think about it. Can you imagine as a human race what the outsiders must look like? Someone from the outside must look at us and say, we must look pathetic. We can't get along. We kill each other. We fight all the time. It's time to start getting along. And I don't mean go hug the guy that's trying to rape you or mug you. If you got to defend yourself, you got to defend yourself. You got to do what you got to do. Somebody's trying to hurt you, you take them out of the game. But it's time to start, we got to start cleaning up our mess. First, we got to, again, it starts at home. We have to be accountable for our own actions. We have to teach our children to be accountable for the things that they do. Stop putting your kid in the corner for timeout for 5 minutes. That doesn't do anything. And I'm not saying you have to beat the crap out of your kid either, although once in a while a good swift ass kicking does help. That's my personal opinion. I don't have children, but that's the way I was raised. And let me tell you what, I was a little terror when I was a kid. And if I didn't get a swift ass kicking once in a while, I probably, I wouldn't, who knows what I would have done, but I needed it. And we were all like that, putting your kid, and I'm not advocating smacking your kid around, whatever. I do believe that once in a while you got to set boundaries. And if that means, laying hand to rear end, my mother wasn't afraid to do it. And I got to tell you what, my mother only hit me, I think, a total of like 5 or 6 times my whole life when I was a kid growing up, because I knew she would look at me and I knew the look. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get backhanded. These kids don't have that anymore. They don't have fear of the parent. Which turns as they get older into respect, and they stop mouthing off. See, now the kids go in the corner for timeout, and then when they get out of the corner for timeout, they tell their parents to kiss the rosy red rear end. The parent doesn't really do anything but put them back in the corner again, maybe take away their TV or their iPad for the night. And then when the kid's 25, 30 years old, he's walking around, screw you, he's got no respect for authority, he doesn't care, he only thinks about himself. And he works for the government. Probably usually ends up being a cop. That's the kind of stuff that happens. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me rant. Remember, change starts from within. I'll catch you guys on Sunday at 5 o'clock.